Welcome to Science TV Uganda. My name is Noah Ahereza, together with...
Hello, my name is Doreen Sandra Kauma, and that is my sign name.
This week is top stories. Government science teachers strike. Road accidents in various parts of the country. Mother's Day preparations. MPs protest cash deductions. In the sports, Deaf Olympics in Brazil.
Hello everyone, my name is Doreen and I am here to introduce to you Science TV Uganda, your sign language TV channel.
Hello everyone, my name is Noah Ahereza. Here at Science TV Uganda. At Science TV Uganda, we broadcast breaking news, the talk show, then the weekly news wraps.
Oh, thank you. And we have entertainment, we have music, we have drama, we have all the news entertainment, and we will catch you later. And so much more brought to you in sign language. Please subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and many other social media handles.
This week we start with science teachers striking in different parts of the country. The news in detail. Science teachers all over the country have been striking, and this commenced on 9th May when the science teachers in different parts of the country refused to go back to teach and laid down their tools. And the reason why the science teachers were striking is because in 2021, August 24th, the teachers were promised a salary increment from the government. And the government promised all scientists, including science teachers, for those who hold a diploma, they will have 3 million. And degree holders to have 4 million. And this happened in 2021. But since then, nothing has been implemented. And this was the reason why the science teachers decided to lay down their tools. Most teachers across the country had not yet reported to school for second term. During the strike, government schools were forced to hire student teachers to fill in the teaching gap. But recently, few days ago, the science teachers and the government Ministry of Education and Sports met and discussed, and they had an agreement. The government promised a salary enhancement. As we speak right now, the science teachers have called off their strike after reaching a compromise with the government on salary increment. They, however, gave the government a deadline of 13th June to make good of its promise.
Well, that aside, on our second story, according to authorities, an estimated 3,000 Ugandans lose their lives annually due to road accidents. Among its main reasons, the police notes that a high number of unqualified citizens gaining access to driving license is one of the leading cause of these road carnages. The Uganda Road Fund User Satisfaction Report indicates that only 54% of motorists have gone through a licensed driving school to obtain proper driving skills. The same report reveals that only 1 of every 10 motorcycle riders have been trained by a professional trainer. We spoke to Samuel Bawakana, who has been certified by the Ministry of Works and Transport as a motorcycle rider, to share his experience. My name is Bawakana Samuel, and I'm a boda rider. I'm deaf. So how did I come to learn how to ride? Well, I got the interest when I was a little boy at the age of around 10. So my dad could guide me on how to ride. So I also picked the interest and then began thriving. So many accidents do happen in Uganda. Why? Due to unprofessional drivers or riders. Maybe they think they do have the experience, and then yet it is not the fact. The project of issuing road user licenses is aimed at improving road safety in Uganda, but Ugandans seem to have found some loopholes to bypass the proper and legal channels of procedure.
Hello. My name is Doric Ankunda. Did you know that every year in the month of May, we celebrate mental health? May is a month set apart to commemorate mental health awareness. Issues of mental health affect huge portion of society, with a recent research report showing that over 14 million Ugandans currently struggle with mental health disorders. We spoke to experts.
You have heard about depression. I think that's the commonest, and anxiety. These two are the very common ones. But then we have those other severe forms like the schizophrenia. Those are people that have disorganized behavior, the ones that you see on the streets, quite dirty and, not very well. Then there are those that have what we call bipolar disorder. Then there are others. For us in our mental health, we have the epilepsy. People suffering with epilepsy, who have epilepsy, also a part of our spectrum. And these are people, this is a convulsive disorder where someone, because of no other reason, not malaria, not nothing, just out of there, they start convulsing. And it can be cyclic, like every other time, like they would know maybe every once in a month or something like that. So that is another of those common mental disorders that we have. There's another very common one and terrible, the one of addiction. We look at the mood, someone's mood. Are they happy? Are they sad? Are they overly excited? Are they, And in here, it has to be a change. Someone has normally been like in this kind of we've known them as this, but then all of a sudden we start to see something that is changing, a change in modes. Someone begins crying all the time, or they're worried, or they're, that kind. So that's one of the signs. The other one is around someone's thoughts. There's mood, but then there's thoughts, the thinking. What is someone thinking? someone starts to think that they don't like me, or they hate me, or I'm not good enough to be in such a place, or I cannot, or they start imagining that they are being watched or talking to someone. So the third thing that I said we should look out for, these are the cardinal, is the other actions. I talked about the way people present themselves in public. Usually you brush your teeth in the morning, you bathe and so on, you brush your hair. That's how we've been socialized to, come up in public. But you may find that someone no longer does that, or is no longer willing to do that. They come out very dirty, we call it unkempt. They don't brush it. They're just there.
I think you have seen. So, in such evidence, it is vital to check upon one another and to help each other overcome a great number of issues. And if you feel you're not feeling okay, please go to the hospital for a checkup, and we live our lives in safety. Thank you. On our third story, a third story in detail. Members of Parliament in Uganda protested against 1 million cash deduction. The Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, lashed out on some members of Parliament for this complaint. Some months ago, the former Speaker, Jacob Olanya, dying, the members agreed to contribute 1 million shillings for the children who were orphans and needy. The members of Parliament agreed a 1 million shilling deduction. And before the late Jacob Olanya dying, he had a trust fund where he supports children from the village who are from poor families, those with no parents, the orphans, and he supported over 1,000 children. So the members of Parliament agreed to deduct 1 million to contribute for this cause and to continue supporting the children. But some members of Parliament are not in agreement of this. They said, we don't agree for this money to be cut from our salaries. One of the members of Parliament, Honorable Balimwezo Ronald, from Nakawa East, said he doesn't support the deduction since his constituency also has needy children. And now the Speaker, Right Honorable Anita Among, suggested, since you're complaining, it's okay. We'll refund the money, 1 million shilling deduction, for the MPs who are protesting to support the children who are needy.
Celebrating Matters Day. Matters Day is celebrated every 3rd of June at Namgongo in remembrance of the Christians who were put to death on orders of Kabaka Mwanga, the king of Buganda, for their faith and refusal to deny Christianity. Every year, over 100,000 pilgrims from across the world congregate at the Martyrs' Shrine for prayers. Over 500 pilgrims from Lila Diocese have set off on their pilgrimage to Namgongo to take part in this year's Uganda Matters Day celebrations. Business people around the shrine are preparing merchandise and food items to see that they make some money from the celebrations. This is the first group to travel to Namgongo following a 2-year close caused by COVID-19 outbreak. We spoke to Ashrad, who operates a chicken grill around the shrine. In the sports news, we focus on Deaflympics. Well, this started way back in 1924, and the 24th edition is happening right in Brazil, where different countries are competing in different games. For example, football, volleyball, among other games. The concluded Deaflympic Games, where Ukraine won or emerged as the best with 137 medals. What a surprise. Then in Africa, we were represented by only 2 countries. That is Tanzania with 4 medals, and then Algeria with 5 medals. With a little disappointment with team from Kenya that was preparing for the marathon, and this couldn't happen as earlier planned due to the long distance with a hotel of residence. And Uganda wasn't represented, so that's a pity to Team Uganda. So we hope Uganda will join the 2025 Deaflympics that will happen in Tokyo, Japan. So we advise the deaf to start practicing and prepare away until when Uganda will be showcasing.
Thank you so much for watching Science TV Uganda. My name is Doreen.
My name is Ahereza Noah. Thank you for watching Science TV Uganda. Please continue to subscribe on our YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, and inform a friend. See you next week. Thank you.
Science TV. Hello everyone, my name is Doreen, and I am here to introduce to you Science TV Uganda, your sign language TV channel.
Hello everyone. My name is Noah Ahereza. Here at Science TV Uganda. At Science TV Uganda, we broadcast breaking news, the talk show, then the weekly news wraps.
Oh, thank you. And we have entertainment, we have music, we have drama, we have all the news entertainment, and we will catch you later. And so much more brought to you in sign language. Please subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and many other social media handles.